Hello students, welcome to Modern Management Technique class. I am Professor Namrata Hampiholi from Department of Commerce and Accountancy, KLS GCC Belgavi. We are dealing with the third unit, that is Human Resource Management, and in today's class we are going to end this unit by learning the next concept or left out concept, that is placement and induction. This is a concept which was to be dealt priorly, that is in your recruitment process, but we are dealing it at last. Okay, so now recruitment process, let us revise it once again, right? So what is recruitment process here? That is getting a right people for the right job or searching the right people for the right job here, right? So that process will start from right from your designing the organization structure, right? That is, you design your organization structure, and when you are designing that, you will come to know how many people are required for the functioning of that particular department, right? So that department structure will define the position where the people should be placed, and with that will help you to know how many manpower are required for in that particular position or the department, and this will help you to hunt for the potential employees for your organization. So the process will start from giving the advertisement, that is your recruitment process, that is you either go for internal recruitment or external recruitment, that is you will be in search of employees within the organization or outside the organization, right? With this process, when if you are like hiring the people from internal recruitment, that is inside the organization, then you need not too much struggle them to make understand about the organization structure. There are some new things which to be dealt with the employee, but not much, because they are already well versed with the organization structure. Then comes here is external recruitment, wherein you hire the people who are outside your organization or outside your working environment, right? So when they are being recruited here, they need here special training, right? So they need a special, what you can say, they need a special kind of a training or the treatment wherein they will be get well versed with the organization structure. So one among such is your placement, right? So this placement will come after the selection, right? That is, once if the employee is selected from the list of candidates whom you have shortlisted, after passing all the tests, after passing all the interviews or in the prescribed form, or however you have designed the interview, by passing in that all, they come to your selection conclusion, right? So after selection, the next term is here placement. Okay, so placement, it is an act of offering the job finally selected candidates with the placement of workers to do job, right? So that means what here? When the appointment order is given, that is when we give the appointment order, here the candidates are required to join the duty, right? So once they are joining the duty here the personal department, that is HR department, need to place the candidates in a different department or the branches, right? So while giving the placement, it is initially they will be on the probationary period, right? So once if they are successful, or whatever task the given they have completed, after the completion of the 1 year, their probationary period will come to end, and they will be like permanent employee of that organization, right? So this is called here as a placement process, right, which will help you to determine a right person for the right job. Right now you have recruited you need a worker for different department, you need for marketing department, you need it for finance department, you need for HR department, you need them in a production department, right? So you have selected, but placing them is very important, right? So as he is being selected, that doesn't mean that you give him a work of any department, right? As we have paying you, so you have to do this department work also and even that department work. No, that doesn't work out here. You have to give them a work for the purpose they are being selected. If they are being given selected for, like they are selected here for the production department, then allot him the work which he is for which he is being appointed, right? Because you have seen his qualification, his ability, and then you have called him for the job. So it is better to give him the job of his specialization or the qualification. This is a process of placement, right? So placing the people or the placing the selected employee at the right place is called here as a placement. Then coming to the principles of placement, what are the principles here is job requirements, right? That is, the man should be placed on the job according to the job requirements only, right? So their job should be adjusted according to the qualification or the requirement of that candidate, so that the job's first here is the man should do the job in which he is qualified, or according to his requirement he should be placed, right? As in the example we have discussed, he shouldn't be put into some other different department wherein he doesn't have any knowledge, or even he is not even interested, right? He has been given to the post of that particular employee in the production department, right? Along with the production department, even you are giving him the work of marketing also, then that becomes very hectic from him, and it is like out of the scope which he is doing the job, right? So that will lead to the again dissatisfaction towards the working environment. Then next is qualification, right? So the job should be offered according to this qualification, right? There should be neither the higher nor the lower job, right? Whatever is qualification, he should be exactly placed with that job qualification. He shouldn't be placed or given the opportunity for the higher position which he doesn't deserve, and he shouldn't be humiliated by giving the job which is doesn't suit to his qualification. So the person who is only with we have seen that there are qualified persons like diploma, they do diploma in computer science. Same that there are students who do the computer science even in the engineering, but there is a difference in qualification, right? So they should be properly allotted for the work with their qualification. Then comes his information, that is, proper information should be provided about the working conditions relating to the job then prevailing in the industry, right? The worker should know the penalties if commits a wrong, or they should know the rewards if they are being appreciated, right? So providing all the information or getting to know about the information is about the organization is important here, right? Make them well versed with the organization, right? Give them information about your company, about its working, right? If you do so and so good work, then they will be motivated, right? If you commit such mistakes, then they will be here punished. So information should be given to the employees. And then next principle here is loyalty and cooperation. Okay, so here an effort should be made to develop the loyalty and cooperation in him or her, so that he may realize his responsibility towards the job and the organization, right? So the organization will work successfully when the people working in that will have a sense of belongingness towards the organization, right? So when you feel that yes, this work should be done with the interest. See, everyone does a work here, but putting your interest in that work is very important, right? So without interest, the work cannot be successful. It is just like simply, yes, it has been assigned, so I am doing that, right? That doesn't make any sense here. That is like just you are doing the work, but there is no satisfaction in doing that work, right? So it comes when there is a loyalty and cooperation among the employees, right? So this was about the placement. Then next comes here is induction, right? So here many times you have heard, right, you when you are fresher to a college for your first PUC or your degree, then you had a small induction function, right? Then what that means here is, that is you will be introduced, or there will be a welcome for the new employee, right? So the selection procedure, it is after your selection procedure, right? So the selection procedure does not end once if the selection is made for the new organization. The employee has to be introduced, right? So it is a process of introducing the new employee into the organization, so making them familiar to the organization. So what are their objectives here is, first one is information, that is familiarizing the new employees with the new surrounding and the company rules and the regulations, right? So here the personnel department will give the information regarding the company, its structure, its policies, procedures, etc., right? So the facility and the facilities provided by the company for the employees, such as where is a cafeteria, right? Where is the locker room, when is the time for the break, right? When they are on the duty, what are their rules? When they are off duty, what are their rules, right? So such information is given in this induction program, right? It will be quite like unofficial also as well as the official also, right? Then comes here loyalty, right? So here, as I said, that the sense of belongingness should be there among the newcomers, so that even the working environment will also be healthy, okay, and to build the confidence among the employee, right? So when the existing employee will create the sense of confidence, right? So even they will feel confidence, yes, I can work here, they get motivated for the working, okay? So when the new employees come here, the old employee should create or build a confidence in the new employees. Then next one is introduction, right? So to introduce the new worker also, right? So as the new worker will get to know about all the organization working, even the existing employee should also get to know about the new employee here, right? So they should be introduced to their fellow workers, that is the subordinates, their managers, to their lower level or higher level authorities also, okay? Then next comes here the agreement, right? So this is an agreement between the organizational goals and the personal goals for the newcomer. That is, you have that agreement means what? This is nothing but a commitment which they have to make, right? So here they should make an agreement in order to integrate their personal goal with organizational goals, right? Then that is, they should make a familiar, or they should make a commitment that yes, they will be like committing, that is they will be working towards the organizational goal fulfillment. So this was the objective about the induction, right? So here induction can be also classified as a formal and informal induction, right? In formal induction, what will happen here, like everyone this will be a planned gathering where the employees will be introduced to the organization and they will be getting to know about the organization. Wherein when it comes to the informal organization, informal will be like they will be having the small party or the chill out, wherein they develop a friends, wherein the colleagues will develop a group of like a friends, right? Then when it comes to the formal organization, in formal that is formal induction, there will be brief history about the organization, there will be the organization goals, vision, missions, objective, organization procedures will be there. Then what are the terms and conditions of the jobs, that is their working hours, their remunerations, holidays, promotions, their increments, etc., will be discussed in the formal induction, right? So apart from these, even like to make employees comfortable, they even have a informal induction also, right? So with this we end with our third unit, that is of human resource management. I hope everyone are clear with this unit. From the next our video lecture, we will be starting with our fourth unit, right? So see you all soon. Thank you.